Yo, salutations, nation. Salutations. Welcome to another Raider Nation Unlimited. God damn it. This is going to be a great episode, and I got help. Y'all thought y'all was going to jump me today, and I brought backup. Yeah. Talk shit now. I got the young heavy hitter in the place to be. Y'all weren't ready. We back like you never knew. But like I always say, let's start this podcast. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, what's up with it, Andy?
What man. Shit. I don't know. I'm just ready to go.
Brother, I am too, man. There's a whole lot going on today. Let me get some shout outs to everybody in the chat. My brother Chansworthy Evans, always in the place to be. Sean Johnson, the official producer of All Mount Shillmore shows, is in the place. Robert Pena, Daniel Kim, Yoshimitsu, Raider for Life, Nation Zone, Coolio Jones, my brother SC Experience, Digital Prez, The Rain Hours. Y'all already know, if you're not watching The Rain Hours late night, get with it to get lost. Troy Romero, DeMarcus Webb, North Cal Jesse, my first member of my channel. Second member, I think. I mean, God damn it. Everybody, we in the place. Things are lit right now. Yo, Andy, I think that there's a lot going on the tackle front because we have lost Brandon High Stakes Parker, man. What say you, my brother?
Low stakes Parker, but no, I mean it's definitely interesting, right? You know, a lot of people, I guess, were hoping for something like this to happen so that we could be put in a position to go out and get a Daryl Williams like everybody's been preaching for. So you know, you have a bad game at the left tackle spot, and then you tear your tricep. That's pretty shitty, man.
That's a really shitty luck right there. You know, shout out to Brandon Parker. And, you know, to be honest with you, bro, I think it is absolutely disgusting that people were wishing for that man to get hurt because that man still got to feed his family. Like for us, football, we love football. We all love it. We all enjoy it. But this is these men's jobs. These guys got to feed their kids, man. And, you know, the tape that he put out there will probably leave him to be a guy where he's going to have to, I don't know what he's going to do to be able to be brought back on another roster in the National Football League. Because the tape he put out that last game, bro, and it was a preseason game. I know that. I don't want to make too much of it, but he didn't look like he belonged in the National Football League.
No, yeah, that's true, right? I mean, coming off an injury, the worst thing you can have is a game where you have some horrible tape. Like, that's the worst thing, because then franchise are going to just look at the fact that what have you done last before you were hurt? And it was a game where he gave up like fucking 3 sacks.
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, he bro, in a preseason game. Now, look, and everybody knows how I feel about Trayvon Walker, right? But he's a rookie, and he made him look like he was Reggie White. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And listen, he might be. You know, listen, Andy, you know how I felt about Trayvon Walker. We used to watch the films on Jordan. I've said it. I thought he was the best defensive end in the draft. People thought I was crazy, and being a small sample size, I don't want to jump the shark at all. But I think that kid he has a special kind of athleticism, man.
Yeah,
but he's still a rookie, man. You can't get beat like that in this guy's first fucking game, man. You just can't, bro. So with that, what are your options for going out there and replacing this man? Do you feel the answers are on the roster, or who do you go out there and go get?
Well, what I think is that, for one, I really liked what was displayed by Jermaine Illuminor. I think it was very, very good outing for him. I think that was kind of like an audition for what's to come for Jermaine Illuminor. We know that he played in this system before, and I think that I wouldn't say that maybe the replacement is on the roster, but I feel like there's competition that I think right now, if you don't feel confident in Jermaine Illuminor, there's just one guy really out on the market that I think can come in and fix your problems. But it's kind of weird that an offensive tackle hasn't been purchased.
So who's that guy? Because there are other options out there, right? There are guys that a lot of people don't look. I know you're going to say Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think about some of the rumors about people trading for people? Now, I've seen people talk about trade for Mekhi Becton,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Nobody, if you give up Mekhi Becton, you should be fired the next day.
For sure.
Straight up. What do you got to give up to get Mekhi Becton? Like anything less than a first round pick,
yeah,
for a stud player like that, you should be fired.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not going to happen right now. What do you think about us diving into the Eagles' war chest and going to bring over a guy like Andre Dillard? Because Andre Dillard's available, I think, if you could send him a running back, maybe a Kenyon Drake for Andre Dillard straight up situation, late round pick, something like that.
I think you'll have to add some capital in that pick. The Philly has done some pretty horrible business in the past, so I wouldn't put it past them to just give us Andre Dillard for a Kenyon Drake. But an offensive tackle is a lot more. It has a lot more value than a running back.
Bro, something just happened right now.
What?
You got to throw the flags up, everybody. The great Graphic Raider has came in the place to be.
What's going on? I see my brothers live. I got to pop in, man.
Hey, man.
What is the deal, brother? What's going on?
What's shaking? I feel like I just got done doing something, but I don't know. What's going on?
Hey, that live with B was fire, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. We love B, man. We have fun. We have fun any chance we get B around, man. So I just told her we got to get him more active, bro. Pick 6 got to be in full form this year, man.
Yeah, bro.
Where in the hell is Halo? Halo, if you are out there, you're coming on screen this year, Big Halo.
Yeah, facts.
You are coming on screen. Pick 6 needs to form like Voltron, damn it.
Straight up. We're shaking though. What we talking about?
Right now, we're talking about, options to replace Brandon High Stakes Parker. Like everybody is going to say Daryl Williams, but I just threw a caveat out there about us going and getting Andre Dillard from the Eagles. He's a guy that they're willing probably to part with.
Yeah.
Maybe we got a logjam at running back. They're thin at running back. Maybe we package a running back with a late round pick and it'd be nothing but a combination. And the guy that I have red circled to get off of our roster is Kenyon Drake at this point.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. If they would take on that contract, I'm definitely packaging them up and shooting them out there. Andre Dillard was a guy that we were talking about all last season too, because there was rumors swirling around him getting traded out of Philly anyway. So I'm definitely here for it. Look, man, the Daryl Williams situation, we all keep talking about it because it's the easiest replacement, right? It's like you just put it in and boom. But, the more I start really thinking about it, I just said it on my live that, New England got a chance to look at him twice a year. So maybe they seen something they didn't like. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling the nation, he's an average tackle at best. I think he's a better guard than he is a tackle. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and that's why he lost that money. In his mind, he's a tackle, but the world sees a guard. Yeah, so that's the problem.
I thought he was a better tackle than a guard.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah. Even I don't like to refer to PFF too much, but they also back that up.
Okay, well then you're wrong.
Yep, I'm wrong.
Hey, what's going on with you guys? I thought y'all were doing some breakdown tonight. Is that what it is?
Yeah, we definitely doing that too. Listen, we are doing the double header, the Wasted and Andy double header, or the Andy and Wasted double header. Let me get it right. Let me put the young savant before me. And listen,
the double-headed
Vibe Raider. I'm gonna give you all the pauses in the world. He says when I say who's coming on the screen next.
Yo,
he's wilding right now, y'all. Yeah, I gotta get into a couple of these chats, yo. I gotta get a couple of these chats.
Hey, have y'all noticed?
What was it? What's up, brother?
No, I said, have y'all noticed that Mount Shieldmore kind of just took over the YouTube streets today?
We took over the YouTube streets, period.
Yeah, but today it was flooded. Today it was flooded something serious.
Yesterday it was too, back to back lives.
Yeah, that's what we're doing today. And then we have back-to-back videos.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. We flooding the YouTube streets.
Planet Raiders.
Like a fat broad floods a toilet. It's gonna be unbelievable, man.
What the?
How much of Parker's contract is incentive and how much is guaranteed? Tony, I got issues.
Like
Brandon Parker's contract is a de minimis number. I'm gonna pull it up. The official producer for Mount Shillmore sent me all the contract breakdowns. I'm gonna find that for you in a second. But there's somebody who is about to pull up on this show, man, and he has something to say about all of you people out there dogging out Brandon Parker, wishing the guy gets hurt. You know what I mean? And this is a man who. What happened? Is it scout? No. It's crazy, man, because this is a guy who is probably, the most hardest working man on ESPN, man. The hardest working man on ESPN is going to pull up. He's going to talk to the fans here, man. This is his first time making his appearance on Raider Nation Unlimited. But here we go, y'all. I think it's absolutely disgusting. People in Raider Nation actually applauding that Brandon Parker got hurt. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to stand for it. Now, Wasted, you need to tell the Raider Nation that they out of pocket. Out of pocket. No, we're going to get this together right now. Now, listen. Mark Davis is a dear friend.
Oh, shit, bro. That was the one. That was the one, bro.
Bro, I was 100% sure in my mind that Scout was coming up here in like 2 seconds, and it was fucking Stephen A. Smith.
Well, listen, Stephen A. had to get in on this. It was disgusting behavior by Raider Nation today. They needed to be spanked by Screaming A right now, man.
It's funny. Right when Andy said Scouts, I look at my phone and Scout texts me, bro. That's crazy.
Tell Scout
works in mysterious ways, man.
Nah, Scout was killing me, actually. He told me to delete something. He was like, motherfucker, delete that. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Scout punked the shit out of me, bro. Like, dead ass.
How you let a Roblox character
shout out to little bro Scout.
Yeah, but nah, in all seriousness. So, all right. I'm kind of thinking the way that this organization has been doing things, it's going to be somebody that has some kind of a proximity to the organization. They're not going to bring in the guy that we want them. They seem to go the road less travel when it comes to like filling the roster out. Now, Jermaine Illuminor.
Yeah.
He's looking like he's probably the guy that they're going to say, listen, man, we don't have an issue where we have a decision to make in camp. Jermaine Illuminor is the backup. Alex Leatherwood is the right tackle. Boom. But the difference is who's our guy at left tackle? Is it Alex Bars? Like what guy are you keeping Jordan Meredith at guard as one of your backups? Like who's your guys that you're going to keep?
Who's the swing tackle?
Who's the swing tackle? Because Meredith is a guard.
Illuminor is a swing tackle.
Yeah.
So, like for me, I'm thinking, I know you can't have a backup, and Josh McDaniels kind of alluded to this the other day. You can't have a backup for every guy on the offensive line, so guys have to play more than one position, right?
Yeah, Illuminor.
So Jermaine Illuminor is now the new Denzel Good as far as you guys are concerned.
Yeah.
I think clear cut too. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Alex Bars can do a lot, but I think Illuminor is the better player.
And we have, I mean, shit, if we do go out week one on the interior with Simpson, Andre James, and Lester Cotton, you got a Swiss Army knife for the interior in Parham. I mean, there's nothing he can't do on the interior. So,
bro, DeMarcus Webb.
I'm looking at some names out there. There's Nate Solders of the world, Dwayne Brown. I know he just had a workout with the Jets. He's 36, but he looked really good at left tackle last year. I don't know how he would feel moving back to right.
Or Treader.
Yeah, Treader's out there. Brian Beluga. There's a bunch of names out there. Eric Flowers at guard. Eric Fisher. I know a lot of people have been screaming for him, even though I don't think he can hold up for a season.
Eric Fisher doesn't have another 100 snaps in him. Eric Fisher's done.
And you got the Marcus Cannons of the world, the Mike Remmers. I mean, there's some guys out there, Reamers, whatever you want to say.
Mike Reamers is done. Like the only guy that I would take a flyer on is Nate Solder. Because if you're telling me that Nate Solder is going to be your backup right tackle, I'm good with that. And the problem with Nate Solder was that Dave Gettleman, organizational malpractice, went and paid this guy like he was fucking Jonathan Ogden.
The measurables, that was why. The measurables. They're paying him for how he looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It was unbelievable, man. He was a guy who, when he was at right tackle for the Patriots in this system, played very, very well. But they way overshot his value. But that doesn't mean he was a terrible player. He's just not a left tackle. So look, I would go out there and go get somebody I'm familiar with. But there's another name that was out there today that was brought in. We've been crying about the trenches. There's another familiar name. Docs said this first. You know, Mount Shillmore been told you. It always happens like that. Danny High Stakes Shelton, baby. What do y'all think about that one? Because I didn't see that shit coming. And I was really big on Danny Shelton coming out of college, man.
That's a big dude right there, bro.
We talked about him, Andy, before. I felt like that name came up before. Like
it has, but that's a big fucking dude. Pause. Like that dude is 350, bro. Yeah. Like that motherfucker's big.
I'll tell you right now.
That's what she said, Andy.
He would be the best nose tackle on this roster coming in.
Yeah. Right off the rip. Yo, Big Mike. Wasted. We need to do a solo podcast with Stephen A. Gruden and Charles, award-winning lineup. Y'all gonna think I'm schizophrenic if I do that shit, man.
But the thing with Danny Shelton is, early in his career, he was very durable. I think these past few seasons, he's been a little less durable, missed a few games, 12, 13 games the past few years. He's 28. He'll be 29 next week, I believe. The guy's been around the league, but he's also played under Patrick Graham last year in New York. And then he also played with this regime in New England.
Yeah, New England.
Yeah, so everybody that's here, they know what he can do.
We gotta know how important that this is. The fact that he's very, very thick framed, I mean, it's got my check.
But the thing is this, I feel like if he would have been someone that moved the needle, he would have been in here way earlier, right? I think at this point, we're kind of seeing what we got. We're seeing what Petco does. We see what Andrew Bill. We're like, you know what? Hankins, we don't know what's going on with this pup list, even though it sounds like him and Bilal Nichols should be back for week 1. But let's bring in somebody at least we know that can go out there and plug up, you know what I'm saying? Plug up a hole. And that big boy definitely can do that. Let's just be
pause.
Well, plug up a hole.
That big boy can plug up a hole.
I mean, hey, I would assume that we all can plug up a hole. You know what I mean? Like right? I mean, shit. I mean,
hey, well, you know what?
He's trying to get by with this wasted. Don't let him get by with this.
I'm trying to finesse the pause.
Yeah,
the pause,
bruh. Yeah. Listen. The crowd has spoken.
I'm gonna calm down, y'all. I'm very horny midday. That's what it sounds.
No.
It sounds like I'm horny midday.
It's gonna be one of them shows. I'm already knowing Graphk gone wild.
Yo, I'm guys, has this turned into Booty Hole Part 2? Is this happening right now?
That was elite.
I'm going back to the gym, man. I can't deal with this shit.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you that Booty Hole show, bro. That was an elite show, bro. That was elite. I gotta tip my hat to you. I just don't want to show everybody my James Evans. So right now, but in all seriousness,
stupid as shit, man.
Yo, Raider Chaos, Booty Hole Part 2. Nah, but on the real, man. So we talking Danny Shelton, right? So does that take us out of the market because they did sign Danny Shelton, correct?
No. Well, see,
we brought him in for a visit.
There's conflicting reports.
Workout. My bad.
I know one of the Robinsons. I don't know which one. Shout to the Robinsons, but on Twitter, somebody reported that we did sign him, but I'm not seeing that anywhere. Mm-hmm. So I don't look. We brought him in for a workout, great. But if we do sign him, to be honest with you, I do think that kind of takes us out of the Sue sweepstakes. Look, you know what's going on with Sue right now is exactly what we said it was. He's using everybody against each other. Minnesota, it sounds like they're out now on him. Cleveland's out now, and at this point, I think he's just going to walk away and retire. You know what I mean? So sign Danny Shelton to a veteran minimum or something and bring him in and plug away. Pause again if necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I just feel like I'd rather spend an extra $2 million and get Linval Joseph though.
I know that's your guy.
Nah, Linval Joseph is an animal, bro. Like I don't The thing that concerns me, we haven't played it down to football in the regular season yet, but the thing that concerns me is I like the fact that we're active. But sometimes when you get active, you got to bring in somebody that we've actually heard of. You know, I just don't like this whole thing where they don't like getting outside of their comfort zone and they have to have a direct connection to the player somewhere on the roster.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like sometimes you got to take that swing and bring a guy in that you might not be that familiar with just based off of the tape.
Yeah, definitely. But this late in the game, you go get a guy that you're familiar with and that you know can come in, and, you know what I mean, and plug away from day one. I'm not against Danny Shelton. I think this is a good move for us. He's not old. He's not on the wrong side of 30. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he's still got some football left in him. If he can stay healthy this season, I think that Danny Shelton would be nice for us.
Definitely. Yo, so basically, man, we have a lot going on here in the chat, man. You know, because I have my brothers in the place to be, man, I really haven't been paying attention to the chat the way I need to, right? But there's something that I'm looking for that I just missed. Positives are on positives on a high, yeah, whatever.
Positivity's a high, SVT.
Yeah. Right. How about OJB?
Oh, damn, bro. Dyslexic is OJB.
OBJ.
Look, it looks as though Buffalo is in on him, man. Like, let's just be honest. Like, Von Miller's literally screaming and kicking it, you know what I mean, for him to go to Buffalo, for them to run it back like they did with the Rams. I don't think that they're sold on Gabriel Davis being a wide receiver too, which he did look really good last year. But I think OBJ he may go to Buffalo. But to be honest, just having that kid, I think he may want to stay in the West Coast. Vegas, LA is right next to each other. But do we want to bring him in? That's the thing. I'm going to be honest. I didn't see, and it's very early, Hall of Fame game. I didn't really see a lot out of these guys that outside of Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow. Like, you know, Keelan Cole was up and down. He had one reception for 31 yards. That was great. But then he had a ball that hit him right in the numbers, clear-cut drop. Tyron Johnson has some issues. Mac Hollins looked like he was running in
yeah, he looked like he had fucking cement on his feet.
Yes, bro. It looked like he was, you know what I mean, slow motion, but it was limited. It was limited, you know what I mean?
Bro, what do you have, like 3 snaps? Like, come on, guys. And then with Mac Hollins, man, Mac Hollins is a big dude, man. Like, he
pause.
But no, seriously, 6'4". Nah, don't try to get your get back, bro. You can't get your get back.
But I think he's talking about the offensive lineman. Orlando Brown Jr., not Odell Beckham.
Oh no, he's with the Chiefs, and I think they're about to give him that big deal, right?
Yeah,
he said that they're those report last week that said they were extremely far apart on their deal.
I'm not paying them that kind of money. Look, at some point we're gonna have to put some of this money on the defensive side of the ball, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You know what I mean? We can't just pay Orlando Brown and then pay Waller too. Like how does that work? You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna happen.
That's how you have the 32nd ranked defense.
Gonna pay Waller though. Like, how do we know? Because something tells me that we're going to wait till the offseason to pay Darren Waller.
I think it'll be done soon. I think that's a reason. That's one of the reasons why you haven't seen Darren Waller out there like that, to be real. We just talked about it on my live. Me and B, like, look, man, Waller can say all the right things that he wants. And mind you, I'm on Waller's side. He's a top 3 tight end. Give him the money.
Yeah.
It's like there's no reason to sit around and try to play with this shit. Get it done so you go into week 1 and all your major guys are happy and we can go win a fucking Super Bowl. Pay Waller, get it over with. Like
so you guys don't want to see what Waller looks like after this injury?
No, he's fine.
I've seen enough.
You've seen enough. See, bro, because my thing is this: we're essentially paying Darren Waller off of the currency of hope. He had one great season.
No, we're not. We're paying him off of currency of tape.
But bro, okay, let's look at the numbers, right? So he had the one great season, right? And then he got hurt. He
came back and he was good too. When he came back, he was just fine.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm just saying we are kind of projecting Waller into an ethos that look.
Bro, he's a physical specimen, bro. You gotta pay Waller, bro.
I get it, but a lot of people, like, they say, oh, he's better than this guy, he's better than that guy. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, some of these guys have been a lot healthier than him. And, you know, listen, his ceiling is higher than a lot of these guys. But if you're talking about the raw numbers, I don't know, man.
Let's not act like Kittle hasn't dealt with injuries and shit, too. He plays through a lot of injuries because he's a better blocking tight end. Look, we're talking about receiving options at tight end. Look, it's Waller and Kelsey 1A, 1B to me. Like, I don't.
90 catches, 107 catches, 55 last year.
Okay. And he missed what, 4 or 5 games?
Yeah. So my thing is that I just want to see Darren Waller make it through a whole season, man. I just
You had
really
him before though, bro.
No, I'm talking about now after last year's injury because he came back at the end of last season. I want to see. I would rather wait to the middle of the season to see how Waller plays and how he fits in with Devontae Adams, how he fits in with all these other weapons, how he fits in with this run game. Like if he comes back and he's balling out of his mind, then you know what? Give him the money. But I have no problem.
You got to pay him more.
Yeah, but you know what? I have no problem watching them see what they have in him. I have no problem with that school of thought. Now, if they paid him, I have no problem with that too. But I have no problem with them saying, and listen, I always got to go the road less traveled, right? Because then it'll be an echo chamber. But I'm the road, and this is serious. I'm not just saying this.
So are you saying that because me and Andy are smoking your boots in this debate, or
this is a debate now?
I feel like you're protecting yourself on this, bro. Like, let's just be real. Like, you were getting flamethrowed for a second, and now you're an echo chamber. Hey, this is what happened, chat. Wasted these big words around and trying to make people, okay. No, motherfucker. I read right through that shit. Okay. What happened is wasted, you're wrong, and we're right. Let's just move on.
Not wasted, you wrong. You need some sleep. How many wilders are out there? Dude, is a nightmare to cover. Yeah. Man, listen, I don't think that you should just pay everybody in the world right now. Like
you're right. Let Denzel Perryman play the season. Let Jacobs play the season. Let Rock Ya-Sin, Trayvon Mullen, Anthony Avery play the season. You're right. Let Jayon Brown play the season. You're right. But Darren Waller, you don't fucking wait on that. And now you got to pay him $25 million.
Sean Dottie wasted hedging the fuck out of his best.
Wasted just worked a 38-hour shift today.
Yo, fuck all of y'all. But now on the real. On the real, look, I'm just saying, I would have no problem with this regime saying, look, man, you know what? Middle of the season will break you off. Let's go into the season. Let's see what. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with them paying them as well. But it's not like they're crazy for not just rolling up the Brinks truck, because I kind of feel like I want to see how these guys and how these people fit together, how these pieces fit together. We're projecting that this is all going to work. We don't know that.
I would pay him mid-season too. I would even pay him at the end of the season if I knew that wasn't a reason why he may not be out there right now. Look, there may be a reason why he's not out there, and if that's a reason, pay the man. Like, bro, can you imagine going into the season with Adams and Renfro and Foster Moreau at tight end? To me, bro, like it's still great, but it's not as potent. It's not.
Yeah, and plus you need that. I think they use that 21 personnel a lot. You need that second tight end, man. You need to have both of those guys to make all of that work.
There's a guy though, in my opinion, that not many people are talking about that I think is gonna reset the market for the Titans. The tight ends, and he's about to fuck the whole shit up. Like he's gonna really fuck it up. And that's Mike Gesicki, because Mike Gesicki had 65 snaps at wide receiver last year, but he's a tight end in his build. Yeah. So he's going to reset the fucking market. And he's already getting $15 million because he's on the franchise tag. He's going to get at least, because of what the Dolphins knew, they got a new head coach. He's going to feel back in the corner to have to pay Mike Gesicki because he's been one of their more productive players. Mike Gesicki is going to get closer to fucking $20 million.
I believe it.
And if we wait and fucking Darren Waller is behind Gesicki in contract negotiations, we're fucked. Yeah. We are fucked.
Yeah. I think the guy that's going to reset the guy that's going to reset the market is Kyle Pitts, man.
Yeah, but that's not for another fucking 3 years.
Yeah. Andy, let me ask you this: how both of you guys, how much does Waller line up on the outside this year?
I think he lines up probably about like 30% of the time.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Okay. Like red zone situations, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, so just know that 30% is going to be used in contract negotiations as well.
Yeah. David Njoku's contract is ass. Like, bro.
Terrible.
Waller needs to get paid, bro. Like, and it benefits both of us for us to pay him now. I said it before, bro. I'd give him 2 years, 3 years. What is it? 3 years? No, 2 years, like $35 million. And I'd give him $5 million on top this year, so he's at around $13 million for this year, and then 15, and then another 15.
Look. For me, I'm very, very uncomfortable with the fact that we really haven't addressed the. We've been bargain basement shopping on the defensive end besides Chandler Jones, and
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I'm like, yo, you can't pay everybody, right? You paid Renfro, you paid Tay Adams. Carr got like kind of a team, not so much of a team friendly deal, but he didn't break the bank. It's just that I'm looking at it from the perspective of Colton Miller's coming up still, right? He's your left tackle. Colton Miller's probably the straw that stirs the drink. So how are you going to pay all of these guys?
Signed him like a year or two ago.
Yeah, Colton Miller has 3 more years.
Yeah.
Colton Miller is going to want another contract by the end of this season, brother.
He just got restructured this year.
Yeah, right.
At the beginning of this year.
Let me see.
At the beginning of this offseason, Ziegler restructured it, and it saved us $11.8 million, and he got all that money up front before he even played a snap this year. Yeah. If Colton Miller played 1 snap in the Hall of Fame game and got hurt, he would have gotten $13 million guaranteed, and he didn't have to play this year.
So they're not going to have to fuck around with this. I forgot they redid Colton Miller. So I'm getting my foot smoked today. So Colton Miller, 3 years.
I'm getting smoked.
I'm getting smoked today, man. I'm getting smoked today. It's about goddamn time. Savor the flavor, you motherfuckers. It's about that time. Wait a minute.
Remember the other day I said, the next time I see you on camera, I'm going to smoke your boots?
Yeah, and you know what I told you? I said, the only way you was smoking my boots. I said some fly shit. I can't even remember it. But that's okay, bro. It's okay. We on camera a whole motherfucking lot. A whole lot. You gonna get it. All right, no, okay, so boom. So I guess Waller is priority 1 then. You know what I mean? Because in my mind, I'm gonna be on full disclosure, I forgot that they re-signed Colton Miller. That's my mistake. So they restructured this deal. Colton Miller's taken care of. Waller's the only guy.
Yeah, Jacob's not priority. He's not a priority. Neither is Foster Moreau, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So
yeah, I mean, bro. So now Foster Moreau's probably gonna be the guy that walks out of the door. So is Josh Jacobs. So I'm okay with that.
I think Foster stays.
I think he's gonna take a super team friendly deal, which he already said he would. Yep. I've heard him talk about wanting to stay with. Foster's not going to get tight end money anywhere. Like,
I think Foster Moreau could start on probably more than half of the teams in that.
Sure.
See, we think that, right? But I don't know if a lot of other teams know that because we know
he's behind Waller. Yeah, he's behind Waller.
So if you want to take a chance on himself, he definitely probably will. But I assume, bro, we see him every day on Instagram and Twitter. He's with his teammates. Like, he loves being a Raider. These guys are really sold on the culture and sold on the tradition of being a Raider. I think that Foster's definitely with the way DC and Hunter Renfro and Devontae, all these guys set the tone of taking team-friendly deals, which a lot of people don't think they did, but the way they structured them, they did. I think a lot of these guys are lining up to take the same kind of deals.
They staggered the payouts and stuff like that. So everything it leaves them room to make moves.
Remember, Foster was one of the names that DC brought up at his presser when he signed his contract. You know what I mean? He said, I want to make sure that Hunter and Foster gets paid. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that Josh is happy. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Foster's he's gonna get his lick. It's not gonna be no top tight end kind of money.
No. And he even said it on Will Compton's podcast. He says, I don't know if it's smart for me to say this. I'm sure my agent's gonna hate it once this airs. Yep. He goes, I will take less money to win Super Bowls. Yep.
I'm loving it, man. Let me get to some of these chats here. Let me let my boots cool off because they're getting smoked right now. Having Devontae, Hunter, and Waller allows us to have arguably the biggest matchup nightmare in the league. That's too valuable not to pay. You know what?
Seems like everybody just continues smoking them.
Yeah, man. Hey, Waller is great. There's no question we need a defense. Just saying. Thank you, Big Mike. Appreciate you, dog. My Planet Raider brethren.
Who's to say that we don't have a defense? Like that's the thing that we're all assuming, that we didn't pick up these big splashes outside of Chandler. We gave away a top edge rusher. And I'm saying top edge, but he can't stop the run for shit. But we gave up Yannick for Rock Sin. And a lot of those guys in Indianapolis, those fans, they miss the shit out of Rock Sin. I see them comment all the time, like, you guys got a special one. You know what I mean? And we went
Oh man.
What happened?
Yo.
Oh, hey, all right.
Demon time, motherfuckers.
Now the thing is, now Wasted doesn't have the demon time music, so we're shit out of luck.
God damn it.
Damn it.
So I'll just do it. A distant down. Hammer, what's popping, bro?
Hey, shit. Obviously at work, unfortunately. Just wanted to pop on there without.
Oh shit, bro. Hey, oh shit. Everybody say here. Hey, Hammer, you just saved Wasted, bro.
Yes, he did. My boots was sizzling today, yo. And then chat was flooded with bots. And then they gotta blame Hammer. Listen, we gotta stop this narrative that the thought bots are all hammers.
You started it
right now.
Wasted. You started it.
No. How y'all gonna put that on me?
You started it.
That was me.
Okay, Wasted. So after this, Andy, you may have to put that show to rest till tomorrow, bro. Our big bro needs some sleep,
bro. I was the one who started the hammer and the thought bots.
Yes.
1,000? No.
1,000% you did.
No way.
Chat, let bro know. He definitely started that shit. He started.
Yeah, we gotta mute.
Let's put a poll up there right now. Did Wasted started? Yep.
Damn it! I started it.
Yep. Facts.
You also started
breaking up a happy home, bro. You breaking up a happy home.
Y'all said Wasted Alzheimer's is kicking in, man.
Oh my god.
Hey, we trying to do a Mount Shillmore tomorrow. What's up? I know Hammer was talking about it.
No, I'm with it, man. If y'all with it, I'm with it, man. I'm
Mount Shillmore tomorrow night.
Fuck it, why not?
All right, let's rock. We need one. We haven't done one in a minute.
Yeah, man. I am delirious. So I was bro. Damn it.
Yeah, I believe it was right. I believe it was right before Ahern.
Quentin Booker said you start almost damn near everything except for the booty hole shit.
That was Stu. Yeah.
Hashtag booty hole.
Yep.
Yo.
Facts.
Yo, you the one who started the hashtag, bro. But all right, so listen, let me get back into this thing. I'm tired of this getting my boot smoke thing. Hammer, man. Today, Danny Shelton's been brought in. Would he be a guy that would excite you if they brought him in, bro? Would he be a guy that moves the needle for you?
Or don't give one fuck.
I think he's a body that we potentially need. He's familiar with Graham. I don't see why not. I'll take the shot.
Yay, Daddy is here. You can avoid me in person, Daddy, but not on YouTube. Shout out to Hammer's baby, yo.
I'll say this about Danny Shelton, you guys. Look, the good thing is with him, you bring him in, he's instantly better than Andrew Billings, Vernon Butler, and Kyle Peko. Like at that point,
Hankins.
Did Pico even play on fucking Thursday?
He
did.
Yeah, he got pancaked a lot too.
That explains why I forgot.
Got pancaked on the first play.
Yep.
But after that, he held his own though.
Listen, I'm calling him IHOP, bro, the International House of Pancakes. Because goddamn it, man, he was a short stack and a half away from just being fucking just erased on film, bro. And look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The one part of the team that really concerned me during the Hall of Fame game, and I noticed was glaring, was the interior defensive line. Man, they really didn't make many plays. They didn't make many plays.
Right.
You know, on Andy's show, we're gonna get into something. You know, Vernon high stakes, Butler was very, very Vernon low stakes. I mean, no stakes, as Andy would call him. He got dominated, brother. And listen, man, I'm concerned, man. We talked about bringing in all of these young bodies, but it's not all coming together. Now, is that a symptom of Bilal Nichols being out, or and Hank not being in camp, or do you just think that we need to go out there and address this shit right now, man?
We need Sue.
Fuck him.
Listen, Hammer, you are muted right now. We shall never speak of he shall not be named unless he becomes a Raider. F him.
I honestly think this guy
against the wall,
bro. He fuck
handcuffs on, crazy going their lips.
I bet you he's asking for $8 to $10 million right now.
I would pay him $8.
But I've told you I'd give ballpark in that range, $8 to $10 million.
You know what I would love though? I would actually really, really love for us to go out and get JPP. Not even lying. I would love JPP.
Why? Why?
Why? Why take reps away from Malcolm Kuntz and Cleveland Farrell? Like
because Fackrell is gone.
And
Cleveland Farrell, we don't know
take
what the
reps
fuck.
away like he took his fingers away from him.
Yeah, he got like 1.5. She got like 1.5 left.
Come on, so what is it, man? You guys don't want to see the hamburger helper mitt here? He comes there with his hand all wrapped up with the cast on it. The big
I mean, look, if he comes in, great. I'm buying the jersey because it's JPP. But at the end of the day, I think that Kuntz is going to take this motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
I have no fingers.
Bro. Oh, shit.
That boy handle like raw meat, man.
I want to see Kuntz get as many reps as he can this year.
He looked good. He looked good in the game.
Yeah. Facts.
Thank you. My brother Tony got issue. At least I got some backup. He goes, let me rescue Wasey. He was dead right about Mullen. We was all done with him, and you said, don't worry.
Wait, Tony. But
I'm confused. What?
Why are we still not worried?
Hey, no, he's gonna be in camp. Let's see what we got with him. You know what I mean?
But bro, he went from the clear-cut starter to not starting.
He was never clear.
Vinny B said Mullen, Nichols, and Hankins are expected to come off the PUP list soon. What the fuck does soon even mean? And
Vinny
shout
B
out to
says
Vinny
a lot of
B.
shit.
Vinny B is an adult hamster. I love the guy, man. He just looks very, very fluffy. You know what I mean? And you got to get your news from a fluffy individual like Vinny B. Shout out to Vinny B.
He tried to flame us YouTubers on Twitter just a second ago by saying it's not official that Brandon Parker is on the IR. Duh, motherfucker. He's not. You give him some time, place him on IR. He hasn't made it to the IR yet. Like, yes, technically he's not. Okay. But the way this injury sounds, he will be there shortly. Everybody is saying the videos, he's headed to the IR. Like, come on, man. We get it. You work for the Raiders. You have to be politically correct with every single thing. But I'm going to be honest with you. This, let's just say this. I can't say it fully. Let's just say this. That came from the most reliable source in the world. Take that how you want to take that. That's it. It came from the most reliable source that has any
look it up later.
Situation.
Yo, my brother, I don't get along with Vinny B personally. So listen.
I don't know the motherfucker. I'm just,
no, I don't have no problem with him. I'm just saying, man, Vinny B looks very, very hamster-esque. That is all I'm saying.
Let's just say,
if Mullen isn't there by week 1, and you had to choose between, I know we're still early in the preseason, but if you had to choose between Avery and Darius Phillips, who would you go with right now?
Avery.
What? Wait,
10
what?
times out of 10.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What is that question?
What? What did you say, Andy?
What do you mean by that? Because we still got Rocky Sin.
That's why I'm asking strictly Avery or Phillips.
Oh, to start opposite of Rocky Sin? Oh,
definitely
yeah,
Avery, bro.
Yeah.
100 times out of 100, man.
Darius Phillips played nice too, though.
Yeah.
No, Darius Phillips did play well, but the thing about it is, man, Anthony Avery is different, bro. And he has more game tape that I believe in than Phillips right now. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing that I think we've gotten hung up on as a nation, and I hate to say this, a lot of us have hung up on the hairstyle. A lot of us think that he reminds us of Damon Arnett. Not us, but people that I see in chats. Oh, he needs to change that hair color. Man, fuck that. If there's an evil Anthony Averett, it is your man that got arrested, and he needs a lot of help. You know, shout out to that brother, man. You know, but I'm going to be honest with you, man. Anthony Averett is going to come in here, brother, and probably be our best corner. He's probably going to be our best corner.
All I'm going to say is, before Trayvon Mullen had his surgery, I had Anthony Averett starting with Rocky Sin. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And there's video proof. And there's video proof.
Vinny B says all you YouTubers are clowns. I know everything. He said all you YouTubers are clowns. I know everything.
All right, let me get my ass back inside before they start sending a search party and crying and bitching.
Don't they do that anyways?
Love you, brother.
Yeah, pretty much. But definitely tomorrow night we will be live. Mal Shieldmore. It will be demon time, since the two of my guys above don't seem to have that intro for whatever reason.
Just set up the show tonight, Hammer, when you get off.
I'll do it when I get home. I got you.
And we're good to go, my brother.
You know why I don't have it? I'm going to be honest. Full disclosure, everybody in chat. I don't have it because if I had it, I'd play it too much. I be playing it when I'm on the air by myself. So I was like, you know what? I can't have this shit.
Yeah. That shit definitely is.
He'd be brushing. He'd be like, realistically, he has his shit on his phone. He'd be brushing his teeth to it and everything. He just don't want to play it during the live.
That's assuming that I brush my teeth.
Done. I'll see y'all later.
Oh, have a good day, Hammer. Yo. All right, now, guys, Vinny B has pulled up in the chat. You guys seen him. They had his picture in there. They said he knows everything. What say you, fellas? Is Vinny B the most hated man in Raider YouTube right now?
No. You know, it's funny. I don't even hate Vinny B.
I have no hate towards him.
No, I think the dude's a good dude. I just think that he's mad because he can't do what we do.
Like, at the end of the day, he's mad because he has an ego.
Yeah, I respect him as a reporter, but at the end of the day, I look, you're not a Raider fan. Like, so your opinion don't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a Rams fan. He grew up in LA and he's a Rams guy. Like, he's a Laker, you know, he does the whole Southern California thing, which is not, I'm not against that, but all I'm gonna say is Vinny's not a Raider. So to me, I don't, you know, what he says doesn't make, you know.
And there's other reporters that were recently working for the Niners that want to talk shit and now that are here. So fuck that motherfucker too.
Paul Gutierrez is the most hated.
No, Paul Gutierrez is the most memed.
Yeah. But you know what though? I could say one thing about Paul is he's been around the Raiders forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really feel like he has an attachment to the Raiders. Like, he actually has a love for us. So, you know what I mean? So, yes, him and DC may have their little spats here and there, but I like Paul Gutierrez. I don't have nothing against him.
Yo, Big Mike said, number one on my shit list is Mike Florio. Yo, fuck
Who
Mike Florio. I would from Pro Football Talk, NBC, him and Chris Sims.
Yeah.
Bro, my most hated is what the fuck is Bird Beak's name? Nick Wright.
Yes.
Nick Wright is my most hated. I can't stand that fucking guy, man.
Bro, I didn't even know of Nick Wright until Graphk did that video on him last year?
Yeah.
I didn't even know of him.
Yeah, he's a bum.
Watts. Bro say a lot of shit on Twitter and quick to say when it's not accurate.
Yeah, right, but see, this is the thing, you guys. We never claim to be right about everything. You know what I mean? Like, we just love our look. At the end of the day, we're fans. We love this team like a motherfucker. So at the end of the day, yeah, we're gonna be wrong. We're gonna be right. Who cares? But at the end of the day, the thing, you know why people come to us? Because we're passionate. Because we genuinely love this team. People don't go to y'all bland ass reporters for news and shit because y'all motherfuckers is boring.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just be real. Like, I couldn't sit here and watch it, bro. We've done 15-hour shows, bro. We were live for like 30 hours in Las Vegas, bro. Like, and had like 100,000 views and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're mad they can't do what we do. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Well, bro, I have another thing I want to get into. There's two more things I want to get into. One, we have a segment.
Vinny B should do a meet and greet.
Listen, we have a segment on here. We have the wasted word of the day, and we also have Stop the Cap. And today's Stop the Cap.
Oh my God, yes.
Kareem Hunt bogusness that was reported is disgusting. The one thing that we don't need on the Raiders is another goddamn running back. The only thing I hope is that he just doesn't go back to the Chefs or the Queefs. But Stop the Cap. The Raiders are not interested in Kareem Hunt. They will not be trading for him. I don't know who put that shit out there, but whoever put it out there needs to get super kicked in their face by Shawn Michaels. Stop the Cap, everybody.
Okay. Kareem Hunt is 27 years old, you guys. All right. He has not had 1,000 yards rushing since his rookie season in 2017, where he was an all-pro, and he also had like, I think 450, 500 yards receiving as well. Since then, the closest he's gotten to that, 841 in 2020. Last year, 386. These past few years, he's been declining. He only played in 8 games last year. The year before 16, the year before that 8, which he was suspended. I think it was suspended that year. I could be wrong. But he played in 11 in 2018. He's dealt with a share of injuries as well. The reason why Kareem Hunt wants to get paid now is because he needs to. This is it. This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Like, he's trying to get the bag. I get it. It's not going to be a Raider. There's no fucking way in hell Kareem Hunt. At the end of the day, we thought Josh Jacobs has been dealing with injuries and this and that. He plays through them. Kareem Hunt has not been these past few years. He's been hit or miss with being durable.
Hey, so, wait, so you said the segment's called what?
Stop the motherfucking cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Yes, sir.
Stop the cap.
Yes, sir. And you know what? You know it's not cap. August the 27th.
There you go.
Week 0. Raider Nation kickoff party. Adelanto Plaza Event Center. God damn. You're going to have Graphk Raider, Samoan Raider, Mitchell Renz, Too Short, Corrupt, Warren Sapp, Stuart Schwiegert, Andy, Hammy McHammenstein, Hammer from Hammer's House, and yours truly, Wasted Talent. Wasted, high stakes, not so talented today talent. We will all be in the place to be. There'll be other legends floating around. Docs, could you give people a little background into why, if they're not getting with this, they are lost for the season?
If you don't go, you've never had sex before. If you don't go, you've never had sex before.
I think they need it one more time.
And if you don't go, you've never had sex before. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple as that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Come have some sex at Adelanto, man.
Whoa, not with us. No.
That's it. It's enough.
I didn't say that. You
all
said
the
that.
talking that you've done today has been erased by your pausiness.
Hey, you see how Wasted is trying to take away history right now.
Yep.
That's what I always do. Don't act like you don't do it too.
Like it's not recorded on this segment that's about to get uploaded.
Listen, bro. Yeah. Docs, I don't understand how in the fuck you're in Dallas right now when you're performing at the NJ Pack right now.
What's the? You see, you talking that New York shit.
Yeah, see, right now, John B is performing.
Oh shit!
Now I knew that you guys were doppelgangers.
Shout out to my older brother John B.
It's like, no, stop. Yo, wait a minute. They said that was the pause of the year, Docs.
That might take the cake, bro.
I mean, your name is Big Mike. You know, you got to pause that every time we say it. So,
wait, hold on. Is that in? Wait. Pull this thing back up. Is that?
Pause.
Pull his thing back up, Andy. Come on, the pause Olympics have started.
I don't know why that low key looked like the Ahern room. I'm tripping though.
What happened?
Is that the Ahern room?
No, it looked like it. The chair's not it though.
Nah. Big Mike didn't even stay at the Ahern, bro. He's too high class, man. We saw Big Mike at the Woods of Whiskey event.
Yeah, that's
where we saw him in some
that's Allegiant. That's Allegiant Stadium.
It's Allegiant Stadium, yeah, man. Yeah. Big Mike got that bread.
You can see the strip right behind him. That's where the torch is. He's right by the bar by the torch.
Yep.
Nah, but in all seriousness, let me get back to the football, right? So now the Kareem Hunt rumors are all bullshit. Now, Deandre Baker, what are y'all thoughts on this?
Hey, look, me personally, I think we should bring him in. Like
me too.
You know, Patrick Graham, they both seem like they have this love affair. You know what I'm saying? Like one wants to play for the other, one wants to coach the other. Why not bring him in?
Yeah.
Look, one thing I can say is I had a Kansas City Chief fan comment on my video yesterday. He was cool. He wasn't disrespectful or nothing. He just said there was a reason why they cut him. You know, that there's other guys. B's calling me right now. I got to hit the decline on him. But that, other guys beat him out that they thought wouldn't beat him out. But at the end of the day, that's a whole different scheme over there. You know what I mean? In Kansas City, like maybe Deandre Baker comes over here and Patrick Graham works some magic with him. You know what I mean? Look, he's still 24 years old?
Yeah, he's
super young.
If your ceiling is this high, like that's what I feel like this defense is this year, right? We took chances on guys that have high ceilings, the Anthony Averetts of the world. You know what I'm saying? The Rocky Sins of the world. Like, why not take another chance on a young guy like Deandre Baker, who has all the talent in the world? You just got to put it together. You know what I mean? So I'm not against it, man. Bring him in. We need as much depth as possible. I like how Darius Phillips played in the Hall of Fame game. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited about him. And Bryce Cosby. If Bryce Cosby continues the ball out, you may not even need DeAndre Baker. But I'll tell you right now.
About the cause, man.
But you can get Baker for the low. So look, why not?
I would. Now, I'm always a proponent of bringing in failed first-round picks because there was something that propelled them into that ethos of being a first-round pick. Now, DeAndre Baker comes out of Georgia, played in the SEC, was a beast in college, man. And I just think that the way his career started, kind of got his career onto the wrong track, man. And I think him being in a place where he's comfortable, in a system he's comfortable, we might get the best of what he should have been. I'm all for taking and bringing a guy in that's 5'11", 186 pounds that can play, that's got speed and, has elite athleticism. I'd bring him in, man.
But let me say this. One thing about DeAndre Baker, we talked about this, right? About the linebackers that came out of Georgia. Was he a product of that defensive line? You know, say that DeAndre Baker get a lot of help, you know what I'm saying, with that defensive line while he was there.
Walker, Georgia.
You know what I mean? They had a stout D line over there. Usually Georgia does. They usually put out a great defense. You know what I mean? So maybe, just maybe, he was a first round pick because of it. You know what I mean? Maybe he was a product of that system. I don't know, but I'm willing to take a flyer on him. There's no reason not to.
See, my thing is, when you have a guy that's been evaluated by that many talent evaluators, there has to be something that you see that where he could stand on his own laurels and bring him in and justify him being a pick on everybody in the league's board.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was a fringe first round pick like Alex Leatherwood. This was a guy who routinely was put up in the top 15 of everybody's draft board. So that's a different level of talent. I don't think that had anything really to do with, I don't think the way he was evaluated was a byproduct of the line that he played with. And also that very same line, because, what year did he come out? 2019?
Yeah.
Baker came out in 2019. So that line was a little different in 2019. Them guys were younger. So I would probably say that DeAndre Baker, man, was a guy that has a higher ceiling than almost anybody we have on the roster as far as draft capital. Now, in the National Football League, that's something different. I would bring him in, man, because you can get him for the cheap. And I think the risk outweighs, the reward is far, far greater than the risk. The risk is de minimis. He's a guy you can bring in right now, let him play a few preseason games, and if he doesn't look the way you need him to look, you already got Bryce Cosby, you already got Sam Webb, you already got a Meek on the roster. And, hopefully if he plays well, you have a tough decision to make. But I don't think that the secondary is really the issue. The secondary has been a pleasant surprise for me based off of what I've seen. And the strength of our team, I thought, was going to be our interior defensive line because we had all those young bodies. A lot of these guys aren't playing up to snub, man. Now, Andy pointed something out on his film review. We're going to point it out later. Vernon Butler is a guy, man, that is not looking like he belongs in the National Football League. Man, Andy, what do you think about who makes this the final 53 on our defensive line so far?
Vernon Butler sucks. Simple as that. He sucks. The man. Well, you were talking about failed first-round picks. At least him and Solomon Thomas share that in common. But, Vernon Butler is not somebody that I like too much. I didn't even like it when we picked him up. I'm going to be honest. I said that. And, I think that if you have a guy like Matthew Butler, he's not the oldest or he's not the youngest rookie because he's about to be 24. But, I think you put Matthew Butler out there. I think that you give a guy like Neil Farrell his chance, and Bilal Nichols, if he's out there, just might as well just cut Vernon Butler, man. There's no reason for him. Tyler Lancaster's a guy that we've heard has actually been good in camp. Yeah. We know that he offers versatility. But Kendall Vickers is like kind of that fringe 53 man and practice squad guy. So we'll see what happens. But I think that if you want to go into the season and be able to compete with pressures right now, we're going to have to scheme a lot of more pressures up than just letting our guys just use their talent. Because if we do that, it's going to be a little bit harder than if we, and we'll see that next. But there was a lot of schemed up pressures from that game. It wasn't just these guys out there dominating and stuff like that.
But one thing I like about Vernon Butler is to go back to what you said, my brother, that wasted, like, you want to take chances on former first-round picks. This is like a DeAndre Baker type situation. Vernon Butler was a first-rounder. You know what I mean? So, I see why we went and got him. You trying to take a chance, a cheap option that maybe somehow, some way can live up to that hype. And I didn't see enough. You know what I mean? Especially against backup talent. And I think Vernon Butler definitely is going to see the door here soon. I'm gonna be totally real with you. Lancaster is a name to keep an eye on.
B is in a place to be. Look at B looking like a used car salesman. B, what's up, brother?
Hey, that motherfucker will sell you a car and steal your Cadillac converter the same night.
It's called
That's good. That's good. That's called a businessman.
Catalytic converter.
Facts.
Yeah, but you ain't into the car theft thing, man. I'm fucking with y'all. But not on the real. Look, So for me, how many defensive tackles are we keeping, Andy? We keeping 5? We keeping 6? What do you think, man? I mean, I think we're probably going to keep. I'm talking about defensive tackles. We'll probably keep 5. Right. So we got to keep the 2 rookies. We got to keep Neil Farrell. We got to keep Matthew Butler.
Bilal Nichols.
I mean, Bilal Nichols definitely.
That's 3. A Lancaster at this point.
I think Pecco makes the roster.
Big Hank out of here, bro.
You think Big Hank is out of here?
I think he is, bro. Like I don't, unless we just use him as a rotational piece. If he's a starter on this team, bro, we're in trouble.
Hankins?
I don't know, Graf. I think you need that veteran leadership in that group. You can't just get rid of that guy, man.
I think you got that though. I think Chandler Jones can play that role.
What is it? I thought it was a Cadillac converter. What the fuck? I said
it is.
That's catalytic converter.
Catalytic.
No, but we don't say catalytic. It's
in Northern California, we say Cadillac converter, man.
Yeah.
Yo, but on the real,
we make being wrong right. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Man, listen, man. Don't
getting your boots smoked.
Still getting
my boots are definitely not getting smoke. I'm just up here playing the host because we on Raider Nation Unlimited. We're not on.
Yeah, we're definitely throwing Wasted Timberlands up on the fucking pole after this. After this live.
Man, bro, see now y'all about to bring out the Incredible Hulk, man. Now why y'all do that to me, bro? Why y'all do that? Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Please don't do that.
Look, I know how y'all feel about your Timberlands. I didn't mean to talk about.
Yo, man, come on, man. Don't do that. Disrespecting my Timbs, bro. Come on, don't disrespect the Butters, man.
Yeah, don't disrespect the work boots, man.
Yeah, but
Andy, man, listen, Andy, didn't you have a pair of panties on your head last week, bro?
What?
You had a fucking Speedo on your head, man. That whack ass hat you had on last week, motherfucker.
A visor?
Bro, yes, that shit looked terrible, dog. That shit
looked what you would say splendiferous.
No, bro, that shit was fucked up, bro. That shit looked like a camouflage thong and shit, man. I wear that bullshit.
Hey, my brothers, I love you guys. I gotta take my boys to the park. I wasn't even supposed to do this. I was supposed to.
All right, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You have a terrible night.
No, hey, I will. I'm taking them to the park. I'm checking in on y'all show because I definitely want to see that. I want to see what y'all boys got written up. I know it's gonna be dope, man. And it's you guys know, Chad. It's all fun and games. These are my brothers, but it is definitely something I'm gonna mark off on my calendar that Wasted got his shit.
Now, everybody, Graphk Raider, everybody.
Oh my god, bro.
Listen. Nah, but all right, y'all. That's fucking hilarious. Yo, look, y'all. Let's be fair. It isn't very often that Wasted is not prepared, but it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, yo, man, wait. Kenny, my bad, man. I have dogged out the chat today, bro. That's my fault, brother. That's my fault, man. We you know what I'm saying? My brother's on here, man. I haven't really been reading the chat today, man. That's my fault, man. But Andy, listen, brother, we gonna roll this train into the station, brother. You guys, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Andy, we're gonna be over at your channel. We're doing a breakdown. Mount Shieldmore will be in the place to be, man. I appreciate all of y'all pulling up, man. Love all of y'all, man. This has been another episode of Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your man, Wasted Talent, man. And, you know, we'll be back tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. And like I always say,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
All right, y'all get out of here. Peace. See y'all over at Andy's.